Most stressful job there is. After a long day, right, you pour yourself a glass of wine, or maybe 2 glasses, or maybe you have some cocktails over dinner with friends. It seems like no big deal, right? But for some moms, a casual drinking habit can turn into full-blown addiction. Research shows that the number of moms who are struggling now with alcohol dependence is on the rise, where you just feel like you have to have that drink, right? Here now to talk more about the signs that you might be hitting the mommy juice too hard is our good friend and clinical psychologist, Dr. Stacey Dunn. Great to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, so you heard this, and my guess is that you probably thought, well, this doesn't really surprise me, right?
No. I've
Okay.
had my fair share of clients who have started out with a casual drink to cope with the stress of the day and end up having the experience of needing the drink or drinking more, and then it becomes a problem that we have to address.
And we look at it and we think it's just so innocent. Or we hear the story and say, oh, the red wine is good for you. Oh, I should be having this with my dinner, right? Where do you know, Stacey, that you have the problem, that you need to get help?
There are a few good signs.
Okay.
One is when you find that you are looking forward to that drink earlier and earlier, and that it is taking more and more. So it started out as a glass of wine, and now it's half the bottle. I've had clients who are drinking the whole bottle, right? So we see that amount increasing. Another really good sign is when people tell you they're worried about you. People get really defensive and they'll defend their drinking and say it's not a problem, or my other friends do it too. But when people who love you notice that you're not quite yourself or that you're drinking more than is really good, that is a good sign to pay attention to. And then, of course, anytime you're putting your children at risk, right? If you are the responsible adult at home and there's an emergency, you are not going to be able to respond really effectively, and you certainly can't drive. So if there's been even one incident, Amy, where you have gotten into the car after having alcohol like that, when you know it's not really appropriate, it's time to get some help.
Well, and the other thing that I've always heard, hiding or disguising. Like, oh, it's just, I know I have it in this, what seems like an innocuous cup over here, but really, and it looks like it's just iced tea, however, right?
Exactly. We don't lie about things we actually feel good about.
Yeah.
And what I've seen a lot is these moms who really validate one another's drinking. So if they're doing it together, then somehow it's okay. But you can also get well together. The whole reason that people are drinking like that, why moms are so stressed out, is what we really need to look at. Why are you drinking? Why are you so looking forward to that drink? Instead of trying to mask all of that anxiety and that stress, how about we deal with it? How about we look at how much pressure you're putting on yourself to be something like the perfect mom, or if you're trying to balance too much in your life, if you're working and you're home. Or I've had a lot of stay-at-home moms who are really, quite frankly, upset that they gave up their career and this doesn't have the meaning for them that they had hoped to when they made the choice. So let's get to the root of the problem rather than trying to drink it away.
Okay. It's such good advice. All right, Stacey, how can our viewers find you if they have more questions?
Go on Psychology Today, Dr. Stacey Dunn.
Okay. Great to see you. Thanks.